I'm sure you look like a druid. You know the love of animals. I can't give you my precious cat.
I do, and that's how I can assure you nothing will happen to it.
Run, Mittens! And he throws her on the ground. And Mittens begins scurrying up the stairs.
Fine, the D tier tavern. I'll take the D tier tavern.
I don't have a deed?
Yes.
Who deals with deeds anymore?
Who deals in a business that doesn't pay?
I'll pay you. I'll just keep your voice down. I already told you I'll pay you.
I'll continue to get louder until you hand over the deed to your business.
Okay,
and half of what you owe my party.
Normally people don't come out for like a week, okay? I thought I was good for like another couple of days, okay? It's not my fault you guys came back so fast.
And it's not our fault you spent our money.
That's true. I have some empathy.
I have no empathy for liars and thieves.
When have I lied?
You've lied to me several times in this conversation, sir.
Durnan is an honorable halfling. I am deeply wounded at the fact that you think I would lie to you.
Silas.
So you have 6,750 right now?
Yes.
That's sad.
Silas, would you mind helping me out here? Make sure that we get half of our money now and the deed to this tavern as collateral for the rest of our debt.
Well, see,
he should be pretty easy to intimidate.
He said he was going to go to the bank and get the money by tonight.
No, he was going to go sell a family heirloom. I don't trust that. He's going to go sell a family heirloom, hook a ship out of town, and GTFO.
Look, I don't have a deed
more.
to give you, but can I give you the key? Can I just give you the key to the inn and I'll be back in a couple hours?
I turn to my party. I can't speak for all of us. It's all of our money.
Maybe if he goes with us to the merchant guild, maybe they can vouch for him.
We still need at least half up front.
To a guild.
Oh, he said that.
We still need at least half up front.
I'm good for half. I can give you half now. I just need to meet with a seller, sell a family heirloom, and I'll get back to you in a couple. It'd be fast.
What is your family heirloom that you keep speaking of?
Okay, that's awfully nosy.
Yes, it is, but you owe us a lot of money.
Yeah, well, just because I owe you some money, okay? I have a gambling problem doesn't mean I owe you all my life
began to
secrets.
speak, and
It is the gambling problem. I'm surprised an heirloom's lasted that long.
I begin to speak in animal talk, and I am calling for Mittens in animal speak.
Pass over your coin stones and I'll give you half right now. Come on. And I'll go get the rest right now.
I continue to call for
Leave that you are not paying us what we're rightfully owed.
I am paying you. It's just not as quickly as you want it.
It should have been ready for us by the time we got back, even if it was an hour.
Okay, well, you know what? His belly starts aching again. I can't handle this right now. Excuse me, big fella. Thank you.
Okay, so while he's away, first of all, Silas, I'm a little upset that you didn't come intimidate this motherfucker. +6?
Mine's only +5.
Do what?
Who was supposed to intimidate?
Me.
Somebody said 7.
He's plenty intimidated.
But is he, or is he just a nervous dude that always
He's
tries
just
to get
nervous.
out of
Yeah.
weaseling his way out?
But
that isn't intimidation. Intimidation is, okay, I'll give you your money.
Squeeze blood from a turnip. We can only get what he's capable of giving.
But how do we know he'll actually give it?
Right now, the half?
I don't
Here's
trust
my thought,
that
though. It went from he didn't have any of it to he had half till he had a quarter.
Oh, I
So
think
that
that
we
that
had
was a little
half
nervous
again.
talk. I think that the half, he can do that. And,
So is this cat just ignoring me, or what?
The cat is not responding to your calls.
Even though I'm speaking in its language,
Even though you're speaking in his language, the cat is not responding to your calls.
really.
Did we
Let me
get the
catch that
key
varmint.
it's because it's a
to
cat.
this?
You have not got the key yet. Durnan is in the bathroom.
Oh, good.
We've gotten
I
like
think
nothing
if we
from
can-
him.
Get the key from him, and I think I have a plan.
Okay, so you guys think that half and the key as collateral is fine? What I was thinking was half.
Yeah, because we
and-
can come in and just take everything out of this place to make up the cost.
Unless he changes the locks.
Who's shady enough to stand outside this tavern until he comes back? Like, just chill outside the door.
I don't know. I didn't anticipate that we would be in this tavern for half an hour trying to decide.
I
if we're
didn't
gonna get money or
anticipate
not.
that the person who took our fucking shit wouldn't have the money.
Right, that's what I'm saying. Like that was not on the agenda for this evening for me.
About 5 minutes pass, and Durnan still hasn't left the bathroom.
Is he making any noise?
As you go to the door, it sounds pretty quiet in there.
He
Oh,
escaped.
that loser.
Well,
Yeah, he's okay.
can you open the door, Red?
Let's see.
You
I'm
reach
about to
out,
hunt me down, a nervous little man.
you tug the door a couple times, and it's loosely locked, but as you shake the door, the lock comes loose pretty easily from the inside, it being it's just like a latch on the inside, and the door swings open.
And is the boy in there?
And it appears to be empty.
So I'm gonna jump up on the bar here and say, "Hear ye, hear ye! All who are in this inn, I have a tale to spin."
A clump of mashed potato smacks you on the side of the face, and you see that big old girl, Veronica. Hey, get off the tables!
Give us our money.
I don't have your money. Get your nasty feet off the tables, all right?
Not until I get my money.
People start looking around, not really understanding what's going on, but irritated that you're standing on the table.
I'm standing on the bar over here. I'm not on their tables.
What bar? I don't see you.
Inside
Well,
this bathroom. Sorry,
I
go
was
ahead.
on this bar where he was standing when we entered. I don't know what happened to my little person.
You're right here.
I was up here.
There's a slight breeze coming by your feet, Mayra and Red.
Yeah, I'd like to check to see if any of the rocks are loose. Or push in.
And as you do, there is a secret cubby big enough for a halfling to squeeze out of.
Hunt me down a fucking halfling. Can
How big's
Sky...
a halfling?
A halfling is slightly bigger than a gnome.
Can Sky track scent?
That's a good question. Oh, I'm sorry. Halfling's smaller than a gnome. Here's a size comparison chart.
Does this inn seem like it would be worth more than what we're owed?
Based on its revenue, yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, I definitely think if he can't pay us, we should take the inn.
But how are we gonna do that? We got no key. We got nothing.
About another 10 minutes pass as you guys are kind of meandering
Man,
about, discussing.
Y'all weren't saying nothing.
Well, Mayra asked you a valid question. Can her Sky track scent?
Yeah, can my dog track scent?
I think it would be able to.
So why doesn't she send Sky
So
down there
I'm gonna go up
Up
the
back up.
stairs. Well, does she have his scent by now, you think?
The bathroom smells a lot like poop and other
Okay.
people, so it's kind
So
of
I'm gonna go just venture my little self up the stairs and follow the little trek that the cat was trekking and see if I can find some rooms. Because now I'm angry.
Oh,
What do I
jeez.
find up here, buddy?
So after about another 10 minutes of searching, you find you hear a cat meowing from the back room over here.
Okay. I don't give a fuck about the cat. Well, I kind of do. Willa, do you still want the cat?
Yes.
Okay. I'm gonna try the door up here.
It opens. You see Mittens
I'm
in there, and
gonna-
she meow, and then hides under the blankets.
Okay, that's fine. I'm gonna open up this trunk here. And
There's
what
a
do
pair
I
of
find inside the
shoes, some
trunk?
trousers, a shirt, a belt.
I'm gonna grab the shirt and I'm gonna hold it up to Sky to smell.
You hold up the shirt. It appears a little big for a halfling, but Sky sniffs it happily.
A little big for a halfling, so it could possibly not be his. What about in this wardrobe? What do I find in the wardrobe? The door is off.
Opening it
Double
up, you
doors.
see a tiny little jacket, like a leather jacket in there.
Yeah, I'm gonna grab that instead and I'm gonna hold it up for her. Sorry,
Okay.
girl. This is it.
She sniffs it deeply.
Okay. I'm gonna grab the cat.
As you reach under the blankets, you hear nicks you in the finger, biting you.
That's fine. I'm still gonna grab it by its scruff.
Okay, roll animal handling check for me.
Oh, absolutely. Now you're talking my language, Michael.
Hmm.
Did I get? What is that? I can't see it. 9. Oof. I need to update that.
So there's quite a bit of rustling and your arm getting scratched up, but eventually you are able to grab the cat by the scruff of its neck. And as soon as you have it by the scruff, it just goes limp, like it's defeated.
Yeah, it's kitten. Okay, so I'm gonna cradle the cat in my arms very nicely. Because I'm not being mean to the cat. I'm a druid. I love me some animals. And Sky and I are gonna go right back down to this level. Boop. Oh man, these walls are killing me. And I am going to have her search from in the bathroom, that little hole, and have her search for him.
Drag his hiney back.
Bring him back to me, Sky. Don't hurt him.
Sky runs out the front door, heading
Whoa.
off to the north.
So
And
we're
what?
at the inn that he owns, and we have his cat, and you're dragging him back?
Mm-hmm.
What if he's going to get the money, though?
Do you really think he is?
I guess I could recall Sky. She's my spirit animal, so I can always recall her.
Yeah, I think 2 out of 3 is plenty.
Recall
we haven't
Sky.
done anything bad to him yet.
That's
sure
fine.
you're
I can
recalling
recall
Sky?
her.
You sure?
Yeah, with the whistle. I'll just recall her.
Okay. So you recall Sky, and you guys are sitting around the inn for another maybe 30, 45 minutes. And so you hear a very labored breathing. And you see Ben coming through the front door. Thank you, Veronica. You can take a break. He gets behind the counter and starts downing some drinks. Oh, 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 how can I help everyone here? Oh, you, another pint of ale? Thank you. And he looks like he's about to pass out.
Sit here until he notices that I'm holding his cat.
He's every now and then looking out of you out of the side of his eye. Like he sees it and he's sweating and he's heavy breathing, but he's still working behind the counter as if everything's fine.
Yeah, I told you I'm gonna just hang out here until he approaches me. Tired of approaching the weird little man who keeps shitting himself.
Oh, brief adventurer, you and your, well, welcome back to the D&D. You're back from your adventure, and I do remember you and your party. It's great to see you again for the first time, and I would love to pay you and your brave allies
Half
what
mile's
you
good.
owed.
You know, you're a very good liar.
What's
So
that?
that will be 13,500 credits, split up between all of us.
Yeah, I'm good for it. Don't worry. Obviously, I'm good for it. I'm the proud, noble owner of the D&D, after all. And he's looking at the other patrons at the bar. I'll pass over those coin stones, please.
I take
I'm
my
gonna just
coin-
hold. Sorry, go ahead.
I take my coin stone out.
Thank you. And he's gonna activate his coin stone and deposit the 1,400 to yours.
Thank you, sir.
I hold out mine.
Mittens first.
Oh, you can pay the rest of them then. And I'll be last.
She looks over at the. He looks over at this tiefling sitting at the bar. She stole my cat, you know. Whose coin stone is next?
I'll pass mine over.
And the tiefling kind of looks at you with disgust, like, how could you do such a thing? All right, 1,400 credits for you. Thank you. It's a nice day, isn't it? He's like trying to catch his breath and sweating. And how much was it? Yes, yours was 2,100. Yep, that's fine. Hands over your coin stone.
And then ensure, Red, that he gives you the price of your item if he doesn't have it as well.
Yeah, that's good.
He like gets a little frustrated. He stomps his little halfling foot and he goes, "You tell her Mittens, or I'm not paying another one of you."
I'll hand over your cat once you pay my friends.
Set her on the counter. I don't trust you.
She's a druid.
She's
I'm
a
a
liar
druid.
and a thief.
I'm not
A
a liar.
stealer
and a
of
thief.
mittens.
You are. Also, I'm a druid. I'm never gonna hurt an animal.
And I'm
And
a
look how
halfling.
happy she is. She's purring in my arms.
Mm.
Do I really look like a thief, or do I just look like another patron
You look like
who's
you drugged
come
him.
here?
You drugged my mittens. Fine, coinstone, please.
I hand it.
7,200 for you, and he hands it over. Fine, they're all paid. Mittens, please.
Did he give the correct amount with your item as well?
No, it's shy the 7th.
Try the what?
So it's 7 times, if you're doing all the cash.
Oh, right, because item, yeah, I knew that.
No problem. I hand it back.
Coinstone, please.
I said no problem, and I hand it back to him.
And you can see a tear forming in his eye. And he loads up another 1,200. Okay. Alright.
I'm gonna put the cat on the counter, but still like within my reach and hold mine out.
There's a pause. He looks at you, looks at Mittens. And he very swiftly grabs Mittens. And then he cautiously reaches out and grabs your coinstone. Kitten thief. 1,200 for you. Fine.
It's actually 14.
Yeah, I was like,
Uh,
Thank you.
He looks like he's about to have like a panic attack. Fine. He reaches out and puts another 200 on yours. Now, please buy something. I can't afford
asked him-
anything else.
I asked him to come over to me so I could speak to him for a minute.
He looks you up and down. I'm widowed, you know. I'm not interested. But what is it?
Is he closer to me? I'm gonna ask him to present his cold stone, and I'm gonna give him $200 deposit.
He sees it and he looks down and he goes, "Oh, God be praised, thank you!" And he's gonna give you a big old hug.
I'm gonna run before he does.
And as he looks dejected, he looks over at Mayra. You could learn something from her, you know.
You could learn something from her and us as well. You can be honest and not try to cheat people out of their money.
His eyes are closed and he's ignoring you as he's listening to his cat purr in his ear.
Goodbye, Mittens.
The cat seems a little too friendly with you, and he's like, "Ah!" and turns away, like putting his back to you and him. All right, you guys have successfully.
Does he have anything for sale
Good
besides
happler.
food?
Yeah, he has a ton of food.
Does he have anything for sale besides food?
He sells food, drink. He sells.
Like I know that they do the fancy food. They cook
Durbin
it.
himself does not sell any like items.
I would like to buy dinner, some bread, and a water.
Is this for the whole group or just for yourself?
For myself, please.
Oh, right. And he's gonna put it on a plate and he's gonna be like, and this one's on the house. And he looks around with a smile, like flattering the other patrons, like trying to look like the good guy.
Thank you, sir. And
I'm fine with being the bad guy.
to myself. Well, I'm thinking to myself, on the house, sure, I just gave you 200 credits.
Yeah, which is the only reason he did it.
So I come over here and I eat my dinner.
Durbin's a real SOB.
Yeah, he is. I don't want to go down in the dungeon no more or bet.
Yeah, it does make you not want to bet.
He wasn't expecting you guys back so soon, dude. He came through though. He came
Yeah,
through.
he
And how was
absolutely
he
did.
expecting to make his money back before we came back?
Huh?
Was other adventurers betting money?
Yeah, rob Peter to pay Paul. That's his motto. That's how he lives life.
It's how he looks like.
He reminds me of Regis off of Triss.
Is he also a halfling?
Yes.
Yeah, Durbin is a real character in D&D.
Okay, so we completed another floor. I'm assuming we didn't earn enough credit to level up from that.
No, you don't pay credits to.
No, I'm asking
like
the
her.
DM if we've leveled up for completing the.
No, you guys are not level 6 now.
Okay. Well, I feel good about myself. Mittens really likes me.
You did a great job there, Mayra. I know the rest of us were
I
pretty
thought I-
silent.
I
But-
thought I fucked us for a minute, but
I don't really like confrontation, so I appreciate you taking the role on that one.
I
So-
love confrontation.
What I had planned is if you sent your dog out, he was gonna come into the door and be like, "Yeah, don't worry, I've got your credits," and then immediately get bit in the ass by the dog and go flying.
She did tell him not to hurt him, though.
Yeah,
Didn't tell Sky
Sky
not to hurt him.
wouldn't. Sky wouldn't hurt him. He would never hurt him. No, Sky does not hurt unless I tell him to.
I still think it'd be funny. All right, guys, that's the end of tonight's session.